those numbers make sense to you? Is that what you're finding when you talk to others?
Yes. Hey guys, I'm here for you with a new video. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you can get new updates. And please watch the video till the end.
It is absolutely absurd that given the anti-worker ideology and policies of the Republican Party, that party now has more working class support than Democrats. Democrats are losing more and more support within the Latino community and even among African American men. That has got to change.
Scolding Democrats for losing support among the working class and the minority voters. Look at this poll. It shows a nearly 20-point drop in support for Biden among Hispanic voters since 2020. And joining us now to react to founder and president of Bienvenido USA, Abraham Enriquez, and Color US United contributor Christian Watson. Christian, can I start with you? Why do those numbers make sense to you? Is that what you're finding when you talk to others?
Yes, and I'll say this much. Senator Sanders' comments are kind of indicative of the vision that progressives have tried to sell minorities for decades, and I can sum up into a few words. They try to sell us victimhood, grievance, class conflict, identity politics. But more and more minorities are realizing the merits and the fruits of the philosophy of Americanism. That is, the ideas that set our nation into motion 270 years ago, which are summed up in a few words as well. Natural law, individualism, the family, the nation, God, self-reliance, personal responsibility, which MLK talked a lot about. And the more people realize the virtues of this ideology, which can be seen all around us, they can achieve human flourishing, whereas progressivism leads nowhere but to moral and social catastrophe. We're seeing it in our cities, we're seeing it in Black community, and we are seeing it on a social and economic scale right now in our economy. So it's unfortunate that he had the audacity to say something like this, but it's indicative that African Americans and others are waking up to the reality of what's happening.
And their solutions are often, let's give them more money and take it from people that you've projected as, I guess, stealing it as opposed to earning it.
Yes.
Abraham, your take on the numbers that show the Hispanic community gradually going to the right.
Yeah, well, they don't surprise me, because when you poll the Hispanics, it actually shows that the #1 issue that Hispanics care about is the economy. And look, inflation hurts every American, but it especially hurts Hispanics because we tend to have larger families, which means we have more mouths to feed with less resources to do so. The Biden policies have really just almost made the middle class disappear and has made the GOP kind of build this coalition of working class Hispanics. Now, it's also really important to note that Hispanics on average in America are about 29 years old. We're one of the youngest ethnic demographics in America. When you ask young Hispanics what they want to achieve the American dream. They want to start a business. They want to own a home, start a family. Bidenomics is making that close to impossible. So it doesn't surprise me that Biden has lost over 17% of his Hispanic support since becoming president and is polling in the mid-40s. Why? Because he's failed on economic opportunity. He has failed on strengthening our border. He has failed on providing the American dream for us. And he's also just flat out, completely dismantled the middle class, which makes up a lot of the Hispanic vote.
All right, so let's take a look at this poll. This Fox put a poll and said, how among Hispanic voters, how would you rate the economy? Only 18% said excellent, 30% said fair, 52% say poor. And if you listen to the authors of Bidenomics, they say, well, it's the media that's just giving you this bad impression. Among Black voters, look at these numbers. Excellent to good, 28%, fair, 38%, poor, 34%. Christian, what are the solutions here that you would like to hear from a political leader that would get your vote?
I want people to stop selling grievance. I want people to stop selling victimhood. I want people to stop selling subsistence. I want people to begin selling the vision of the African-American innovators that have historically set America into motion, whether it be Booker T. Washington, whether it be any of the great inventors, George Washington Carver. I want people to begin telling us that we can make it if we apply ourselves to our particular goals, and if we have the right ideas in our mind to make it. But right now, the left is just continually selling grievance and victimhood. And that's not going to sell well. You can only tell someone they're a victim enough until they look at their bank account and see they have less money than they had 4 years ago. So I think that we really just need to level with each other and understand that these ideas are not going to stick unless people are seeing prosperity for them. And only a single idea can make people prosperous, and that is being responsible for your own actions.
Right, guys, we'll have to leave it there. Abraham and Christian, thanks so much. The Republicans now have to do the hard work of getting in there and selling their story and make it authentic. Meanwhile, thanks.